He is a distinguished industry leader with over 32 years of experience in supply chain, logistics, and EXIM operations.
That led me to even grow, build a team, take the team along. So the team's acceptance was there.
Speaking of sale, Mr. Vaidhyanathan, overseeing EXIM operations for over 80 global brands, that's no ordinary task. I imagine it takes more than just process, it takes a certain mindset to stay sharp day in and day out.
Only the problematic shipments they have to tell me, okay, this is the problem, and I encouraged my team to come with the probable solutions also.
You've delivered major savings across industries, and that kind of precision can't be accidental. So I have to ask, do you believe true cost saving is more about mindset or method? Hi everyone, welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, a podcast by Directors Institute World Council of Directors, where we speak with the professionals shaping the future of leadership, governance, and industry transformation. Our guest today is someone whose work has consistently redefined operational efficiency across India's biggest organizations. Mr. Vaidhyanathan C is a distinguished
Namaskar.
industry.
Sorry.
Namaskar, sir. He is a distinguished industry leader with over 32 years of experience in supply chain, logistics, and EXIM operations. From managing logistics for over 80 global brands at Reliance Brands to driving multi crore cost savings at Tata Power, his impact has been both strategic and transformational. Mr. Vaidyanathan, it's a real pleasure to have you on the podcast, sir. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Charu, for that nice introduction what you gave me about me. Thank you very much. It's really a pleasure to be in this podcast, and I look forward to a very good session.
Same here, sir. I'm looking forward to this session as well.
Right.
Mr. Vaidyanathan has led cross country operations at Mahindra Logistics, Reliance Industries, and Pantaloon Retail, and played a key role in setting up duty free retail for global icons like Michael Kors, Bally, and Coach. His achievements in demurrage reduction, coal handling optimization, and regulatory compliance have directly contributed to board level outcomes. So let's begin with the podcast. Mr. Vaidyanathan, with such a dynamic and diverse career spanning industries, regions, and roles, we know there's a lot behind milestones that we've just mentioned. But today we'd love to take a step back from designations and achievement and hear it straight from you. Could you walk us through your career journey in your own words?
Yes, I started my career in 1990 with a US MNC who were into high tensile fasteners and all. There, my mentor was there. If you look at it, during those times, the senior positions were very less. You would have
Right,
found only three, four general managers. So
right,
one of the general manager operations was really like a father figure to me. So he mentored me like anything, the way he was working. So one thing what he taught me or what I could taught me in the sense that I could observe from the way he
observe.
works,
Right.
the dignity of labor.
Wow.
So the thing is that even during the month end dispatches and everything, he used to go hands on and do even the packing.
Wow.
So that is something which really felt made me grounded. And he said that it's not the designations, the positions that
Right.
matter. It is what you do and how you take care of your team and how you
Right.
lead your team that
Right.
matters. So
Right.
that
Right.
is how it has been. So that has been in me since that time. And I feel that I'm lucky I got to know it within the first 3, 4 years of my career itself,
Right.
having such a kind of a mentor and a father figure.
Right.
So that led me to even grow, build a team, take the team along. So the team's acceptance was there. So that is what
Right.
is more important.
Absolutely, sir. And I feel that, you were so blessed having such a mentor in your life. So, and your story is so grounded. And it's always incredible to hear how much intention and learning goes into a career that from the outside might just look like a straight upward climb, but it rather isn't. So, thank
Yes,
you for sharing your journey with us.
yes. Thank you.
So, Mr. Vaidhyanathan, managing over 2,000 international shipments every year, that's not just operations, it's high stakes strategy, almost like playing chess on a global board. I'm curious, what are the three guiding rules or philosophies you personally stick to when navigating such scale and complexity? The kind that's helped you stay steady no matter how fast things move.
See, the most important thing in managing, whether it is 100 shipments, 50 shipments, or 2,000 shipments, or
Yes.
20,000 shipments,
Right.
the most important thing is planning, strategizing, having plan A, B, C.
Okay.
Then get the information. See,
Right.
when you get the planning, when we get from a brand partner or even from our business team, what is the plan for the say, we break it into next 4 to 8 weeks.
Okay. Okay.
See, we have a business plan which is for season by 6 months, 6 months, and
Right.
all those things.
Right.
That is
Right.
a broad macro level thing.
Agreed.
Get into the micro level,
Mhm.
break it into 4 weeks, 6 weeks things.
Right.
Where
Right.
the cargo is going to get ready, week of the month when it is going to get ready.
Right.
Approximately how much is the size of the cargo.
Right.
So, and when it is required here, in the sense when that cargo has to be in the store.
Mm-hmm.
So you work backwards accordingly.
Okay. Okay.
See, supposing we say on 1st of July, this product is going to be launched across
No.
all over India in stores.
Right.
See, today, the situation, today, the thing, if you look at it, is say 10, 12 years or 15 years down back, any new product launch, it used to first happen in Europe, US. Then,
Agreed.
after a lag of a month or two, it used to happen in India.
Agreed.
Now it is not the case.
Right.
Now it is that they say that no, no, we want India also to have that launch on the same day what we launch in all the places. Because the Indian market and everything, the demography, the psychology, the way things are done has changed.
Right.
So
Right.
when you say that 1st of July, the cargo has to be on the shelf displayed on the store,
Right.
work
Right.
backwards.
Right.
Again, farthest store from the warehouse, distribution center, where
Okay.
it is, how
That
much
is
time it
your
will take. Say,
wow.
supposing the distribution center is in Maharashtra, Bhiwandi.
Right.
The farthest store is your Assam or Kolkata, West Bengal.
Agreed.
How
Right.
much
Right.
time it will take? So
Right.
based on that, work backwards and then decide that, say the cargo is getting ready in Italy on the last week of June.
Okay.
Then you decide, okay, since it has to be launched on 1st of July, you have to air freight it. So it decides the mode of ship.
Right.
So that's how it is. So this is the way we plan. This is the way we execute. We monitor it. We do some advanced booking. See, there are bound to be certain disruptions because of the
Absolutely.
geopolitical
Absolutely.
things, like your recent Iran-Israel conflict and all. The flights
Agreed.
got
Agreed.
diverted, the flight got cancelled, even the vessels get diverted, and all those things.
Right.
So
Right.
even during that time, maybe you have to do some cost benefit analysis by paying a slightly higher freight if you are able to get it and put it in the shelf.
Right.
Ultimately, business does matter.
Right. Right.
That is
Right.
how it is.
So planning is very
Planning and then
important.
execution. Planning is, if you look at it, planning is almost 80-90%. Execution
Right.
is 10%.
10%. Wow, that is such a powerful breakdown, Mr. Vaidyanathan. And it's so fascinating how something as complex as international logistics can be distilled into guiding rules. And being a layman, we don't know how much of work is happening at the back end. So it's really interesting to know all these small things about this. So thank you for sharing that with us.
Thanks.
Speaking of sale, Mr. Vaidhyanathan, overseeing EXIM operations for over 80 global brands, that's no ordinary task. I imagine it takes more than just process, it takes a certain mindset to stay sharp day in and day out. What personal routine or leadership approach has helped you consistently stay ahead while managing something of that scale and complexity?
See, what you say is right. Each and every brand has got its own nuances, its own way of working. Some of the brands are rigid, especially the luxury brands,
Yes,
because they will
agreed.
say, no, no, we don't agree to this, So it's like
Right.
navigating, making them understand. So the daily routine, how it starts is I have a brief meeting with my team
Okay.
just to understand what are the shipments, where it is stuck, and it doesn't exceed half an hour.
Right.
Strict
Right.
30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It's just 30 minutes. Only the problematic shipments they have to tell me, okay, this is the problem, and I encouraged my team to come with the probable solutions also. I tell them, you put a pressure on your mind, do some
Fine.
thinking because the human mind can think different things.
Right.
Just
Right.
sit calm, think, okay, can it be one, two, three? These are the three different ways of doing the
Right.
things.
Right. Right.
Out of that, think, okay, what will be the implication of each solution, what they are doing?
Solution. Mm-hmm.
See, because international shipping involves customs,
Agreed.
border clearance and customs. So we
Right.
have to be careful that all the compliances are also taken
Are
care.
also followed. Agreed.
So that is how it is. Then again, we can say once in a month we interact with the brand partners, logistics and supply chain team.
Mm-hmm.
See, what happens is when you connect with them
Right.
and have an interaction with them,
Right.
then there is a connection becomes, and we both understand each other's problems,
It.
and then we get into how to solve each other's problems or how to
Right.
mitigate it
Right.
within the framework of the process
Right.
system and
Right.
everything.
Right.
A slight tweaking here, the slight tweaking there. Okay, this is acceptable, this cannot be done, this. See, when you are put in a system and process, especially related to documentation, it definitely becomes somewhat kind of a rigid thing.
Right. Agreed.
So there
Absolutely.
are certain things. Okay, we give and take. Okay, what is more important, good to have or it must have? We don't budge on that. Then
Right.
they also understand it,
Right.
and then it comes along.
I guess that's the way you build trust and camaraderie between them.
Yes,
Right.
absolutely.
Right. Right. And talking about team, sir, I just wanted to ask additional question. How do you make sure that the team is motivated during a time when you have a problematic client or a brand that you're facing that challenge with them? Is there a special?
I just tell them, first of all, be calm. Don't get charged up or anything. Just take a half an hour break.
Right,
Don't
right.
think about it at all for half an hour, 45 minutes, whatever is
Wow.
your time.
Agreed.
Then again, you revisit it.
With
Okay,
a
what
fresh
was it
mind.
that he said? Yes, fresh mind. What is it that he said? Break down into whatever it is.
Right,
You can break down into different things. Okay, this is the first sentence he said. This is what he meant. Then again, ask for another meeting with them, maybe after a couple of days or anything. Or then again, say that, okay, this is what I have understood from what you have told me.
right,
One, two, three, I agree. Four, five, six, I don't agree. We need some tweak.
right. Come to a common ground.
Come to a common ground.
Wow, wow. That's such a grounded and a thoughtful approach, Mr. Vaidyanathan. And it really shows how much clarity and structure you bring, not just to operations, but to your own way of working and also the way you motivate your team. So that's really wonderful leadership you show. Thank
Yeah.
you for sharing that with us.
Thank you. In fact, I would like to tell you, my team consists of the youngest of the guy who is in just in his 20s, mid 20s, 25, 26, to somebody who is in their mid 40s. So
Wow.
somebody is 47, 48. Of course, they are senior members of the team, no doubt, but the
Right,
youngest member of the team as well.
right, right,
Like
right.
fresher out of college, we take them. So that is a diverse, I mean, the Gen Z, you call it.
Yes, yes, yes. And they have a
So
different way of thinking as
they
well.
are
So,
different way of thinking. They don't have patience. They don't have the thing. नहीं नहीं ये ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए वैसा नहीं. have patience, do
Right,
this.
right,
It
right, right.
happens.
It shows of your leadership, sir. You have such diverse group of people in your team and you're able to manage them smoothly. So that's really wonderful that you're able to achieve.
Thanks. Yes. These are all the things which my first mentor, my father figure taught me.
Right, absolutely, absolutely. And it was so wonderful that you could, he probably didn't teach you, but you were able to observe and get that from him. So that is on you as
Yes.
well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
See, there are many a things which you learn only by observing itself.
Observing. Mhm.
It is not just teaching, imparting the knowledge. Okay, this is the
Knowledge.
step you have to do.
Right.
Just observe any people, because even I observe everybody, the every age group people, because everybody has something good in it. How they do it, what is
Right.
it that you can learn from it?
Right.
Like the Gen Z, the way they do the tech and everything, how you use it, whatever, they just do some keyboard here and there, and then something comes out.
Right.
See, again, every generation has got its own plus and
Agreed.
minus.
Agreed.
That is
Agreed.
what is there.
Absolutely.
So you
Absolutely.
have to observe everybody, okay, how it is done, the pattern, the things, what they do. So that is how you learn also.
And you're open, you should open to be, what I'm trying to say is you should be open to learn as well. It's
Absolutely.
not be rigid in your
No, no.
ideas.
Learning is a continuous process.
Right.
Every moment you learn something.
Right. Right. So one thing that keeps resurfacing across your journey, whether at Tata Power or Mahindra Logistics, is cost optimization. You've delivered major savings across industries, and that kind of precision can't be accidental. So I have to ask, do you believe true cost saving is more about mindset or method?
Both, a combination of both. So one is you should have ownership mindset.
Okay.
Don't look at yourself as an employee by 9 to 5, 9 to 6, whatever
Right,
job.
right, right,
Look at it, this is my company I am owning and this is my business.
right.
When you do that with that mindset, then everything you look at it is okay, मैं ये 5 पैसे कहाँ बचाऊं?
Uh-huh.
5 rupees, where should I save?
Right,
How
right,
could I save it? But
right.
again, without compromising on the quality and
Quality.
service.
Right.
So that was the mindset with which I entered into it. So immediately after joining Tata Power, within the first 2 months itself, I was put on a project, which was
Mm-hmm.
called as Project Sankal,
Okay.
because they were incurring this coal demurrage in their Trombay plant, which was
Okay.
to the tune of about 100 crores in a year.
Oh,
It
wow.
was a huge amount.
Right.
So then I studied one, the contract. Then second, the actual operations. I was
Mm-hmm.
in the plant, in the sea, where the coal comes from, when it comes from,
Right.
how it comes, how much time it takes. Then again saw, okay, the coal conveying from the unloading point till it goes to the coal yard.
Right.
So all these studies, when you do, you understand, okay, when the coal is actually being unloaded, at that time your conveyor belt is not working.
Oh, okay.
Then definitely you will end up in demurrage because the
Right.
coal. So how to do that, how the maintenance should be done, all those things. See, these are all small things which
Things.
nobody gives attention.
Agreed. I was about
When
to just say that.
these things were pointed out that these are the things which you should do. Of course, one point was to rework the contract terms
Right.
based on the actual what can be unloaded and all those things. So that
Mm-hmm.
in fact eliminated the complete demurrage.
Okay.
We were getting a dispatch, because in chartering, what you do is if you unload the vessel before the time what has been
Mm-hmm.
agreed,
Mm-hmm.
the vessel owner gives you some money because he has got the vessel freed for doing some
Be
other
for something
business.
else. Right. Right.
So that is how we did it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one of the project. So based on this project, I was selected by the MD of the company, the then MD of the company, to do a project in a coal mine in Indonesia.
Wow. Wow.
So in Indonesia, they have a stake, they had stake in two coal mines. Now it is only one.
Mm-hmm.
So in one of the coal mine, they said that the entire supply chain efficiencies, all those things had to be done.
Right.
So I was stationed there for 3 months, of course, with a 1 month gap. And
Mm-hmm.
I could really, it was a wonderful experience. So
Wow.
I thank the then MD, the everybody for having faith in me, putting faith in me. In fact, it was nothing else. The MD said that only Vaidhyanathan will go. Because that was the result of what I delivered in
Oh,
promise.
exactly,
And
exactly.
the thought, see, it is not the question of only delivery. There
Mm-hmm.
have been setbacks even in that project, what I did in Sankalp also.
Right, right.
Because the vessel owner did not agree to certain things. There's no nothing
Okay.
doing. I mean, that setbacks and see, everybody, the
Right,
resistance will
right,
definitely come.
right.
It is not that easy. So the different way of navigating, involving somebody, okay, iske through jao, he listens to somebody, we have a reasoning and all
Right,
those things.
right, right.
So it was a very wonderful experience.
Wow, wow. That, it really shows that the faith that the MD had in you because of what you delivered, and that is why you got the next project. So that's wonderful work, sir. And you gave such a sharp breakdown of how things were done. And what stands out is how intentional and grounded your approach is. And you're not just cutting cost, you're also creating a space for smarter and leaner growth. So that's really wonderful. And thank you for sharing your insights with us.
Absolutely. Thank you. Welcome.
So, Mr. Vaidyanathan, I'd love to ask, looking ahead, what's next on the horizon for you? Do you envision yourself taking more strategic, boardroom facing roles where your decades of experience can influence decision making at a broader level?
Yes, absolutely. Definitely, it has to be. I feel that, see, supply chain per se has an important role to play in any industry.
Right, right.
See, day in and day out, even our day-to-day life, our own personal life, if you look at it, supply chain logistics plays an important role, right from your
Important role.
morning milkman to paper wala to everybody.
Right, right,
If there is any disruption in the supply chain, your milk supply gets disrupted, your fruits and vegetable supply get disrupted, which again, if you look at it, leads to the inflation, it leads to the price increase, the demand, supply, and all
right,
those things.
right, right.
So this is something which is an important thing. And I won't say only the supply chain part, even the regulatory part. Since I have the background of handling the international logistics and supply chain,
Mm-hmm,
the
mm-hmm.
regulatory part, the customs part, the compliance is more important. See, today, government of India, over a period of last 15, 20 years, if you look at it, they have
Right.
put the responsibility on onus on the industry.
Okay.
They say that we believe in you.
Hmm.
You declare it everything perfectly, pay the applicable duties, taxes, everything, whether it is the GST or the custom duty or anything. We won't question you. We won't be doing policing on you.
Right,
You declare, do it properly. So then it becomes the responsibility of each and every organization
right,
to be truthful and do the things properly.
right,
So
right.
how do you do it? There has to be some kind of a system, process, audit. Everything should happen.
Yes.
See,
Right,
there are certain places where it is not intentional mistake.
right,
Say a
right.
misclassification or a wrong GST paid. Instead of 18%, you have paid only 12%.
Right.
Once you identify on your own, you do the things. On your own, you say, okay, this is what we have identified through our internal scrutiny audit, and we are paying
Mhm.
it upfront.
Right,
Then the customs, GST department, everybody agrees to it. I mean, they say that since you have paid it, see, these things I have experienced. I've
right.
done it in my day-to-day activities also.
Mhm, mhm.
So even the ease of doing business, what the government is bringing about in terms of the latest circulars of more of digitization. You do everything online.
Right, right,
It's more of that you don't go and face the officers or you don't go running around with the officers. It's all online and all those things. So these kind of experiences is definitely going to help the organizations in getting compliant. So
right.
being a board member in these terms of matters, I
Mhm.
can definitely guide the board. Okay, what are the things you should see? Because if you look at it, the SEBI, LODR, and all those reporting norms, If you get a show cause notice from GST or customs or excise
Mm-hmm.
or
Mm-hmm.
income tax department, you have to report to SEBI and exchanges within 48 hours or 24 hours.
Okay. Okay.
If you do the disclosure, if you look at it, I have been reading it. Okay, like HDFC Life got a GST notice of some 40 lakhs, 50 lakhs, or 40 crore, whatever it is. The amount
Right.
is immaterial.
Right.
The amount may be even only 1,000 rupees. But the question is, they have to report it. So, how to see? One thing is these. See, whether it is GST department, customs department, or any income tax department also, there is a post clearance or there is an audit background team who's doing just the audit of whatever you have filed.
Right. Right.
If they find anything anomaly in that, they will just issue first the consultative letter. There's the step-by-step adjudication process,
Okay.
consultative letter, then the show cause notice, then the adjudication,
Right.
right? And I'm not saying that it will be 100% you can eliminate it.
Right.
But then knowingly you should not do it. Unknowingly it may happen.
It may happen.
There also you do rectify and
And you
you can
report it.
take care, report, and you can take care of it. And in fact, you can get that consultative letter or show cause notice nullified or dropped if you
Right.
give a proper reasoning.
Agree.
So which company has got, see, again, companies like Reliance, Adani's, you can say JSW Group, or few other big groups, few only I'm telling you, have a team of people who do it.
Okay. Okay.
But majority of the companies are not giving importance to this field
To
or
this field.
this aspect.
Right. Right.
Then they hire a lawyer or somebody, then they misguide or they say, see, ultimately the lawyer's job is to again make money. But
Right.
then at the end of the day, you make money, but not by fooling around.
Agree. Agree.
So there has to be somebody in the board who can oversee this, who can look
Yes.
at these things, and also guide the companies in terms of the compliance matters,
Right.
in terms of the
Okay.
logistics. Like I say, see, this is the compliance part of it. The logistics and supply chain part of it, there is a huge scope for getting into. See, by getting into efficiencies, bringing efficiencies in the operations, you can save a
Right.
lot.
Agreed.
See, it's not just that somebody is charging you 100 rupees today, you bring it down to 90 rupees,
Right.
that's not saving.
That's not. Agreed.
Like I did a project in Tata Power for a local power plant, which is in
Mhm.
Jharkhand.
Okay.
There, what happened was that we had I mean, there is an agreement with coal block allocation, coal mine allocation, the
Uh-huh.
coal thing allocation is there from the Coal
Okay.
India mines. Now, the thing was from one of the coal mine allocation, we were not even picking 1 kilogram of coal.
Okay.
That was affecting us
Mm-hmm.
because we have a power purchase agreement with various states. Whether we produce the power or not, we have to purchase the power from market and
Right.
give it to them.
Right. Right.
But our power plant is not working
Not working.
because we don't have coal. Where it was the mindset of the people. No, 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 the freight rate, the transportation rate, what the transporters are quoting is very high. It is not like this, like
Oh,
that. Then I said, let us get into the detail. Even I made the CFO understand by paying, say, 110 rupees also, you are going to save a penalty of not picking up the coal from Coal India, which is running
mm.
into hundreds of crores of rupees. That is
Right.
one part. Second, our own power plant will generate the power, and that power we are going to supply to the our power purchase agreement holders. So there are two things. Our own power, we save on the penalty of not picking up
Of
the coal.
coal.
Second is our own power plant is operational because on a non-operational power plant is also a loss.
Right. Right.
So this was again presented to the board of directors. Board of directors say, yes, you have to look at it this way.
Right.
Then it
Right.
got approved. From the next day onwards, the barrage of coal came to our power plant.
Came to. Okay. Wow.
See, again, if you look at it from the finance people, they will only say, "नहीं, नहीं, ये cost ज़्यादा है, this." नहीं. You look at it holistically.
Holistic. Yes.
In terms of by paying even 5 rupees, 10 rupees more, am I going to get a business and do a profit there?
Right. Right.
See, same thing, I do it in my present assignment also with Reliance
Okay.
Brands,
Okay.
wherein by bringing it by year also, slightly even say 5 cent, 10 cent higher than the contracted rate,
Right.
if I am able to get that cargo, say 1 week prior, that cargo, that product goes into the shelf of the store. That then only the sale will happen.
Agreed.
See, don't see it in isolation. See it complete chain of
Complete.
events.
End to end. Right.
So if you one looks at it that way, definitely it will make sense that okay, by even paying slightly here, there, I'm going to make 10 times there.
10 times there. Right. Right.
So that is how one should look at it.
Yes, and
So
I guess this is the area where your expertise will play a role.
that is what I feel. See, whatever knowledge and whatever experience I have gained over the past 32, in fact, it will be 35 years in December, I will be in this
Wow.
field.
Wow.
So I have to impart it and mentor and get the next generation coming up.
Agreed.
So that is what is my goal, my
Goal.
aim, my icha, whatever you can say. See, again, you have to create the next generation, no?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Which is going to work for another 25, 30 years, which is going to be in
Agreed.
the field for another, then they create
Right.
another next generation.
Right.
That's how the cycle will happen.
Agreed. Agreed. Wow.
So
Yeah.
definitely the board will be benefited by having a person like me, even other people who are there in the other fields like me, by
Right.
having them in the board,
Right.
which will be beneficial to the company in the long run.
Long.
See, this will enable the company to grow to a next level.
Right. Right. Wow, that is a really powerful vision you have, sir, and it's incredibly inspiring to hear how your journey is still very much in motion, not just in terms of roles, but in terms of the value you want to bring at a strategic level and the way you want to train the upcoming generation of leaders. So that's really thoughtful vision that you have, sir. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. So, Mr. Vaidyanathan, in today's landscape where accountability and transparency are more important than ever, how do you personally view the role of corporate governance in day to day decision making? And how has it influenced the way you lead or guide operations, especially in complex environments like global logistics?
See, corporate governance compliance is a very important part because the if you follow the corporate governance throughout consistently without any hassle,
Right,
that will lead to a good result, a consistent growth to any
right,
organization.
right.
So, especially in my field, if you look at it, it's all cost. Supply chain for getting whether it is import or whether it is export.
Expo.
One is there is a cost element to it. So one has to be very clear. Again, I'm coming back to the same thing, ownership mindset approach.
Miles.
Just look at it that this is my business. If
Right.
it is my business, if I have invested the money in this business, will I do take this decision or not? The moment you wear the hat of a owner, everything corporate governance, everything will automatically come in that.
Fall in line. Yes, absolutely.
But if you look at it, name my employee who, what difference does it make? I'm just going to put up a mail. This is what is the cost. You please approve or bit. Again, we have approval mechanisms. We do take conscious decisions by taking that approval matrix and everything. Keep informed,
Right.
right from the
Right.
CFO to the business head to even sometimes the CEO and everybody. And there are times when we take the decision, we get the shipment, then immediately we put an email that this was the situation in which this decision was taken. This has
Taken.
cost us say 12,000, 10,000, 20,000, 2 lakh rupees higher, but this result has been achieved. Please
Okay.
approve it post facto.
Right. Right.
That also mechanism we have set.
Right.
So one has to be like that. See, difficult situations will definitely come.
Agreed.
Night 10 o'clock, somebody will call and say that, I mean, some kind of a problem is that the split second decision you have to take and give it at that time
Right,
itself.
right, right.
Take the decision, do it, then keep all the concerned stakeholders, the seniors informed.
Informed. Right,
But that decision has to be in the interest of the business and the interest of the company, not
right.
an intentional thing with the ulterior motive,
Motor.
which is very, very important.
Right, right,
Because see, when you take some certain decisions with an ulterior motive, it may work one or two times.
right,
Ultimately, it will lead to somewhere or the other the business loss and everything, and you will
right,
get caught.
right.
So this is what is very important for me. And again, entire of my team members, each and every of my team members is aligned with that. They have a very wonderful team. They are very wonderful. They take decisions. They even call me. I have told them, you can call me anytime. But
Anytime.
I don't call them after 7:30.
Wow.
I have made it a point that you have your me time. If you feel you want to call me anything, you are free to call me 24/7.
Wow, wow. That's really wonderful approach you have, sir. So the perspective that you gave really stands out uh, in how you've woven governance into your everyday leadership, and not just as a formality, but as a mindset. So that's really good leadership that you've shown, sir. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Thank you very much. Yes.
So, Mr. Vaidhyanathan, with everything that you've accomplished, it's genuinely inspiring to see leaders like you still investing in growth. You recently joined Directors Institute. What made you take that step, and how has the experience added value to where you are in your journey right now?
See, one thing was that one of my friend told me that there is an independent directors which are required in the listed companies. I knew it is required, but then I was
Right.
not sure that how it is done and all. Then he sent me actually a Facebook post of Directors Institute.
Directors Institute. Okay.
Then I went through it. Then I joined that seminar, whatever it was, wherein Zishan, Patan, and everybody was there. And they explained. Then I joined it. I said, let me do it. See, again, by doing this now, my area of governance, compliance, the perspective of looking at it from the board's perspective or the holistic business perspective, that has changed.
Changed. Wow.
That has changed in the sense that has increased my horizon.
Increase. Hmm.
Like I said, from beginning, I had that ownership mindset and all those things. But again, it is not limited to the supply chain only.
Right. Right.
Now it encompasses into the finance field. Okay, it's out of curiosity. I meet our FEMA and the RBI person who takes care of this all these RBI regulations, FEMA
Hmm.
regulations, and
Hmm.
everybody. I have a discussion with them, understand with them what it takes, why it is happening like that, how to do this. See, the horizon increases.
Absolutely right.
You look at it again, you look at it as a owner of the business. I mean, completely
Agree.
you are as the owner of the business. So
Agree.
when you are a owner of the business, you need not get into the details of everything, but you should know what is the overall things of
Good.
everything, how it is to be done.
Right.
So
Right.
that thing has increased.
Hmm.
That has really helped me in my current journey over the past 1.5, 2 years since I joined Directors Institute and did this independent directors course.
Course.
So this is something which is a value addition to me.
Wow. Wow, wow. And thank you for that wonderful feedback, Mr. Vaidyanathan. And it really enforces that no matter how accomplished someone is, like yourself, there's always room to grow. And when that growth is intentional, it becomes a part of your leadership story. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, and thank you for that wonderful feedback. And I really wish you all the best, in achieving the goals that you've set for yourself.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That we've come to the end of our podcast. Mr. Vaidyanathan, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing not just your experiences, but your mindset, your journey, and your aspirations. From leading EXIM operations at scale to driving transformation cost strategies across industries. Your story is a powerful reminder that leadership is much about discipline as it is about vision.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Directors Institute, for having me in this. And this is a wonderful podcast what you have did. I look forward to it more of such things. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And for our audience, whether you're a senior professional, a future board leader, or someone navigating operations today, there's a lot to take away from this conversation. This has been another episode of FaceTime with Leaders brought to you by Directors Institute. Until next time, keep learning and keep leading. Thank you.